The sea witch hums a long-lost sea shanty as she spins and stirs the bubbling concoction in the 9 cups before her. That's pretty cool. She's pretty happy. You can tell by the smile on her face as she's singing her songs. That is always a fun thing, isn't it? Reminds her of a time when she was adventurous and mischievous mermaid. And in this energy, she slowly but surely embeds into her brew. She's enchanting each and every cup with the potential for joy, love, and wonder. But she's wondering who will drink from them. But only she knows. She seeks those with a spark of spontaneity. I don't say that very good, do I? And a flare of recklessness, but who walk with a compassionate core. The sea witch has blessed you with one of her cups. Congratulations, because one who is filled with gratitude and has an open heart gets to drink from her magic brews. And there's only one person who sees other successes as their own. They'll be able to create true success for themselves. So it takes somebody pretty special that when others do well, we all do well. Well, that's how it should be. To see the blessings grow when they are honored, and to be humble enough to accept the gifts that now come their way. That's a great card. The next card we have is the 6 of Swords. And it doesn't quite look like the ride across the snow is a smooth one. No, it does not. The fact that their mere tinkers have gotten his handmade sleigh to work is quite a victory. Might even look clumsy to an observer. But a tinker will take all the time they need to get the sleigh idea working on some level is more important than what the end result looks like. It's true. We want to, have things work. We don't want them to be beautiful and not work. So even though it may be far from perfect, the sleigh could very well save a mermaid's life. So it's fair to say that sometimes you have to go for the small win. And sometimes it's better to get up and get moving than to just wait around for all the elements to be perfect, because we all know that waiting around doesn't get anything done. I mean, you're just going to have some room for navigation later. So for now, just allow yourself to enjoy your not so perfect ride across the ice. Now, we all know this card. This is a great card too. Ace of Cups. New beginnings. What's on the horizon? This is great. Under the sea, cups seem out of place. They merely look like they need to be filled. But as we can see, the Ace of Cups, this one has been converted into someone's home. It is filled to the brim with magic and the miracle of life. My puppy. Someone saw this cup as an opportunity for expansion. So someone out there, quite a few of you actually, you're seeing a new life and jumping right into it, literally. If it's interesting that without even knowing what its true purpose was, the sea took the cup and used it to its fullest potential anyway. Now it is part of the living landscape, another piece of the larger puzzle of life under the sea. beautiful, and yes, it is full to the brim. Are you using a gift to its fullest potential, or do you have it on a shelf somewhere while you try to figure it out? The Ace of Cups lets us know that if it's shown up, the conditions are already there for you to fulfill its true purpose. Trying to understand it is not the same as actually using it. Cups are a filling suit, which is why logic and reason are not always the best way to deal with them. I suggest you better make use of what has presented itself before someone else comes along and does it. They'll just, do what you're already thinking and claim it. That would really suck. So, yeah, get busy. That'd be good. And then the Empress. What a wonderful, wonderful card. She's so beautiful, isn't she? She's the mother of the sea, said to have birthed the fish children, or birthed the fish children into existence. Her shining Venus star is the light that helps guide her home. She is the ruler of water and all who live under its protective waves. It is her job to carry life, bring newness into the world, and keep the sacred royal genes of the people intact. Her people. Her beauty is beyond compare. Look at her. She is so beautiful. Look at that. She is affectionate, compassionate, but she does know how to scold, and she does discipline when the situation requires it. She holds the shell of fertility, and with one song she can lay the expectant seeds of something new into your life. Isn't that great? Boy, wish I could do that constantly. But we can. We just have to really believe it. All she wants to know, though, is whether you will be able to see through the conception to birth. Wow, you can do it. Will you give these seeds time to germinate and grow? And just let it flow and bear fruit in their own time, like all mothers? I mean, we can't make the kids grow up and be 10 years old when they're 2 months, So we gotta be patient and wait. But she wants you to have your heart's desires. And she also knows that for it to happen, you need to pledge commitment and loyalty to the possibilities that she can bring. She's full of potential, both literally and metaphorically. Everything she does is to bring new, loving, creative energy into the world. She knows what it takes to see something grow. Yeah, she is beautiful. She understands the amount of time, energy, and commitment involved in the process of creation. Now she asked, if you understand as well, nothing worth creating will be quick, and it does take time. And we all know that. I mean, we try to be quick, but it's not always the best work, that's for sure. So just remember to take your time and push yourself to your limits and beyond. The Empress knows that it will all be worth it in the end, as you will too. For the next card that we have, it is the Knight of Cups, which I really like this card because he's quite a man, quite a sexy man, actually. Where the page just kind of gets the idea and maybe gets it going, the Knight of Cups is going to do it. It's going to get it done. I mean, it's saying, this is it, and it's going to be done. It's very straightforward, He's a master. He has the ability to read beyond his reflection in the water. You know, that's pretty powerful. His bond locks caress his temples as concentrates on nothing but what is inside of his chalice. Then again, maybe I am giving him too much credit. Let's face it, it's not beyond the night to get lost in his own reflection and forget the rest of the world exists. No way. He really is a hopeless romantic. He has moments of solitude, and internal reflection are not done as often as you would think when it comes at least to his spiritual expansion. But the knight definitely loves to indulge in his own fantasy work, one he has constructed to fit his version of the world he wishes to live in. And I'm not saying like, there's anything wrong with that or anything, but truthfully, it's very hard to focus on the here and now if the mind is detached to a moment that doesn't even exist anymore. Fantasy has its place, but illusions and delusions are dangerous and can cause more harm than good. So, yeah. But he's definitely a go-getter, works hard, he's sexy, compassionate, sweet, and he can be a little bit to the point as well. You know, he'll tell you how he feels, but you kind of gotta get on his bad side if he's gonna do that. So, yeah. Anyway, under the bottom of the deck, we had the Ten of Pentacles, which is also a really great card. And yeah, it really is. Makes me think of all our blessings. And there's a saying, and it goes something like, the more you bless, the more blessings you have, which is so true. And the more you love, the more love you have. It's just, the way it goes. The more you work, usually the more money you have, if you're smart. But anyway, we'll get off that. They are enjoying a wonderful feast. And they're not only counting their blessings, but they're sharing them, which is a blessing in itself. It's one of the greatest ways to honor them. A family of mermaids, they know that they're blessed, and they also understand that the more they honor those blessings, the more blessings they will have to share with those around them, which is beautiful. And I truly believe that's how we should all be. Doesn't mean I always am, but I'm trying and I'm practicing too. And this gives me a lot of hope. I know that it just reminds us that we have more than we think we do. If we just take a mental inventory of what we do have. And I'm not talking just material things in the home. I'm talking our families, our love, our life, everything, It's pretty special if we just sit there and think of it. I mean, you get up in the morning and what a blessing. You're alive, you're okay. We all know people that have not been, and it's pretty sad, just boom. So, I mean, we should be very grateful, for sure. It also reminds us to get rid of those fears, and doubts, and just believe. Just know that for today, your blessings are beautiful and abundant. And then see how you can possibly share them with someone, close to you and your local community, your family, your neighbors, all of that. It's a card of sharing a lot. And the more you share, the better. I mean, it makes you feel so good and you're so abundant in that way. It's amazing. But anyway, so that's what we got. That's what we got for today. And I surely hope that this resonates with someone. It'd be great if it did, if you could give me a thumbs up. And thank you for everything. Thank you for just coming here and listening. I'm pretty new, obviously, but it'll get a lot better. Give me some time, and it's going to be great. I love it. And we also have a lot of messages coming through because of everything that's going on right now behind the scenes and in front of our face, and all the awakenings and journeys. So many journeys right now. It's pretty beautiful. But yeah, you guys are great. I sure thank you again. Love and light to you, and stay blessed. I will see you again soon. Thank you.